Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go, 47.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now run here with Blake Corum. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They'll stick with Corum. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Motion receiver left. We give here to the motion man. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. 46. 46.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
In these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A gift to Coro. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking to throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Tight end in motion left. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. On the move, and it runs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Rams out to an early advantage. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
Goal to go, they're passing. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, baby.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 20, 15.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's got room to roam. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, 40. 20, 15.
Running for the marker with Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Wide, hey, 47. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. and a 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Corum again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Mevis able to knock it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah! Hey, kill! Then we're going to 53. Then we go 47. Hey, 47.
Snap now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 47. 26.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Rams will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
They've got a man in motion. Going now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up Look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So first down from the 41. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yeah, here we go. I take it flying in. Everybody, kill.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Flying in. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill! 47. 26.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, here we go. Flying in.
Now here's Prescott. And screen here to Blue. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go, 40. Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Flying in. Here we go, kill. 26.
We'll air it out on 3rd. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Collects this at the 35. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He's going deep. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. My man, he's in the clear. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
I'll start on the ground, Corum. He makes the 25, and he makes it all the way up to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. There's another lane. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big play, that's him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Hey, kill. What do you think?
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Hey, 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Went right, and that's intercepted. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's Corum to begin the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll work against the blitz. He's going to go down right along midfield strike.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Setting up the screen here for Corum. And he's going to be It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
We've set it downs from the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. Left side, taken in by Adams. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. They are throwing it again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They send a man in motion. Looking to throw again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Mevis able to knock it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
46.
From the gun is Prescott. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Rap bowling. 60 Bison.
Now a toss play. Trick Oral. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Brings in the lob pass. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made it the 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A lot of space ahead. And it gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Nevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Avani Conda on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Blue running to the right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. His foray up the middle, that's about 3. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Hey, kill! Wide 8. 47.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Kill! Yeah, here we go! Like that. Here we go, kill! Here we go, 47!
Third and long. They're going to throw. Down the field. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Cowboys football, as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Wide 8. Here we go, 46.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Wide 8.
Dak to the air here. This is caught by Blue. Has some space inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. With a point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Cowboys 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Corum from the gun. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Set up the screen. Here's McClure. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Him wide open. It's complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Man in motion here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Nevis able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Is it in close? Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams put up even more points in a win. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go ahead. At 47. 26.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
It's a gain
Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
53.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
Throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Lamb has another one. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, that's called they have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Williams. Cuts right. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it down close. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Dak. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Dallas.